In the heart of a quaint Indian village, where the sun rose and set over emerald fields, lived a farmer named Vikram. He toiled under the vast expanse of the sky, his hands calloused from years of tending to the earth. Vikram's life was simple, yet full, but despite the abundance of nature surrounding him, Vikram bore a burden that weighed heavy on his shoulders. He was indebted to an old merchant named Devraj, whose eyes gleamed with avarice at the sight of Vikram's struggles. With each passing day, the weight of the debt grew heavier and heavier. Vikram had a daughter, Maya, whose beauty was as radiant as the moon on a cloudless night. She possessed a spirit as vibrant as the wildflowers that adorned the fields, her laughter a melody that danced on the breeze. One fateful day, Devraj approached Vikram with a proposition that sent shivers down his spine. The old merchant, captivated by Maya's beauty, proposed a gamble that would determine Vikram's fate.
I would place a white stone and a black stone into a bag, and Maya would have to choose one. If she picked the white stone, the debt would be forgiven. But if she picked the black stone, she would be bound in marriage me, and the debt would be cleared.
Vikram recoiled at the thought, his heart heavy with despair. Devraj's intentions were as murky as the depths of the river that flowed through the village, and Vikram knew the peril that awaited his beloved daughter. But Maya, with her keen wit and unwavering courage, overheard their conversation and resolved to confront the challenge head-on. She could not bear to see her father suffer under the weight of Devraj's greed, and she was determined to free him from the shackles of debt. The following day, Devraj arrived with a bag in hand, his gaze fixed on Maya with a hunger that sent shivers down her spine. With feigned solemnity, he placed 2 stones he had collected from the ground into the bag, both as dark as the night sky. As Maya approached the bag, her heart pounded with anticipation, her mind racing with a plan born of desperation and determination. With trembling hands, she reached into the bag and grasped one of the stones, but before she could reveal her choice, she feigned clumsiness, allowing the stone to slip from her fingers and fall to the ground.
Oh, how clumsy of me! Let us not dwell on the stone I dropped. Instead, let us focus on the one remaining in the bag, for it must be the opposite color of the one I took.
Devraj's facade of cunning crumbled like a fortress besieged by truth, his schemes laid bare for all to see. Though he knew he had been outwitted, he couldn't bear the thought of losing face in front of the villagers. With a heavy heart and a begrudging nod, Devraj conceded defeat, his pride swallowed by the shadows of Maya's ingenuity. The debt that had loomed over Vikram like a spectre vanished into the ether, dissolved by the brilliance of his daughter's intelligence. Despite the minimal probability of success, the daughter's out-of-the-box thinking enabled her to prevail in the situation. Out-of-the-box thinking refers to the ability to think creatively, innovatively, and unconventionally. It involves exploring ideas and solutions that are not limited by traditional or conventional methods. This approach often involves considering alternative perspectives, taking risks, and breaking away from established norms or boundaries to find original solutions to problems. In essence, it encourages thinking that is imaginative, inventive, and outside of the usual constraints or limitations.